Hello, guys. Welcome. And happy Thursday to everyone. I am Rissa, and this is what's going on with Swag Her Magazine. And I'm excited to be here today. I just want to tell you guys a quick story. I remember when I was a teenager and I had like really bad acne and I was just kind of, I had my self-confidence was really down, and I'm sure everyone goes through that at some point. Now they got some people out there that just be like, I got perfect skin and that's just that. I was born that way. And but me, I know I went through that as a teenager, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who can relate to that. So that's why I'm pretty sure that you guys are so excited to be here just as I am. And you want to tune in and ask questions and just say, just give some comments on what you feel and what you always thought, because I'm sure a lot of things that we thought that was the proper type of skincare, it may not be. And we're about to learn that today, guys. So, without further ado, let me introduce our guest today. And she is a licensed medical esthetician, she's a licensed electrologist. She's certified laser hair. She is certified in laser hair remover technician. She's a certified permanent makeup artist. Wow, and she's a certified phlebotomist. Now that's interesting. But without further ado, I'm excited to welcome the CEO of Think Inc. Micro Aesthetics, Miss Chantell Mattier, aka Skin Maven. Welcome.
Yeah. How y'all doing? It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. How are you today?
I'm doing well today. Nice, sunny and bright here in sunny Miami. So I'm just
Mm,
enjoying a real sunny day. Doing
yeah,
great. Feeling
you're in
good.
you're in a good place. I love Miami, and when I get out there, I have definitely got to come visit you. I have to set up an appointment ahead of time so I
Definitely.
can come see the famous Skin Maven.
Let me
I
know.
Yes, I've been on your website, saw all of your products. I mean, I just got to dive in. And if you guys are watching, please feel free to comment, ask her any type of questions that you may have or whatever. So, right now, let's just get ready and dive in. Can you tell us what inspired you to start your product line?
Well, it was a few things, but if I had to narrow it down, it was basically I wanted to provide people, first of all, with a medical grade product, and it's not a cosmeceutical. So, cosmeceutical is like something that you'd buy in Sephora or CVS or Walgreens. So, I wanted it medical grade, meaning that it's a high level of active ingredients, meaning that you get results fairly fast. So, I specialize in results driven care at my spa, so I wanted a really good result driven, but also able to perform on any type skin. Okay. So I wanted to make a botanical based, chemical free um, um, skincare line that's basically for all skin types, tones, textures, and that could give you the results that you're looking for and be affordable. So that was the
Oh,
kicker because I was carrying other lines, and they were very good lines, and they had the active ingredient that I liked, but they were really really expensive. Okay, so
mhm.
I was like, okay, look, this is was during COVID. I was like, I need to do my own thing. I need to try because I'm an educator too. So I knew what I wanted, and I knew what ingredients I needed, and I knew what I wanted to give my clients and to the people online. And
Oh,
so I was like, it's got to be a way that I can make this great but affordable. So
great.
during COVID, it's been about 1 year. Actually, next month will be 1 year for the SM clinicals. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, the products just look amazing. I almost want just almost
I
everyone. And I
work
know
very hard.
I don't. So, I mean, and speaking of how great your products look, your before and after photos are amazing. Guys, if you get a
Yeah.
chance, get online and scroll through and look at her site. Those before and after photos are just they explain it all. I mean,
Yeah.
it you're
Yeah.
when you look at them. So, what advice would you give to someone who is skeptical about getting skincare? Because I was told to get a procedure done, and I can't remember. I'll think of it, but I'm very
Right.
skeptical about it. So, what advice would you?
Right, right. And it's wise to be a little skeptical, right? We don't want to jump in. It's just like we were talking about a little bit earlier before we came on air. It's just so much out there. It's just really hard, especially if you're not real educated on it, to pick something that's right for you. And you should be skeptical. I would never pick out a product based on influencer or somebody who's famous, or you never want, or even a friend say, oh, this will work for me, because the bottom line is that you need to know, you need to be analyzed and touched, and if not, you need a way to be able to choose your product by a few things: your skin type, skin
Mm-hmm.
conditions, and any sensitivities or anything like that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if you have
Hmm.
compromised skin barriers like rosacea or eczema or something like that, then there's some other things. But for the most part, you should at least know your skin type, and or at least try to get to know your skin type. And it's always best, if you are skeptical, is to go in and see a professional. Okay,
Hmm.
see somebody who is specializing in what you want to get. So if you I specialize in anti-aging, discoloration, and acne. Okay, so you wouldn't come to me if you trying to grow hair, you know what I mean?
Right,
Or if you're
right.
trying to get, so you want to go to a person that you see their results at exactly what you want. You want to see
Hmm.
somebody who look like you, and you
Right.
want to, you want to see those results. So that's
Right.
what I would say. And sometimes if I have people come to me and be like, I don't know, I know, people, I don't know, I'm still, they just like real, they've been burned in the past. I say, hey, come on and get on a virtual consultation with me.
Mm.
Let's talk, let's chit
Mhm.
chat. Let's talk about your skin health. Let's talk about your goals, and then sometimes just being able to be personable with them and spend some time virtually, then that I can gain their trust enough for them to come on in and see me in person.
Right, right. It kind of reminds me of when I would go to the gym, when I went to the gym and I was looking for a trainer. Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for someone in shape, I'm looking for someone like, okay, yeah, that's the body that I would want. So kind of like, yeah, I
Exactly.
like her
Yeah.
skin. She's beautiful. Yeah. So that's definitely that makes good sense. So I noticed that you offer a 2-day training class, and that's
I do.
very rare that people offer training like that. So, what can people get from this if they were interested in taking that class?
Yes, Riza, you're very correct. I mean, you can find training in ombre brows or microblading and stuff like that, but it's very rare to find training on skincare, because
Right.
people have the idea as if when they graduate. When I'm talking about people, I'm talking about people who want to be an esthetician, who wants to get into being a skincare specialist.
Okay.
Um, they are wanting they get their licensing sometimes 3, 6, 900 hours, right? And
Mhm.
they find out, man, I still don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Especially the ones who graduated during COVID. They were doing no touch graduations.
Right.
So they
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
even get, I had a couple of people contact me through DM that have never even, they got licenses, never even touched a person.
Really?
So
Wow.
yes. So I get so many people in my DM saying, "Hey, how do you get these results? What are you using? Do you do mentorship?" And it's just on and on from all over walks of life, overseas, all over the nation. So I said that
Mhm.
once I got into the spa and settled, because I just moved into my new spa, that I
Uh-huh.
would start to offer in-person classes, because I do have some online classes, and the 2-day medical course do come online, but I am
Mhm.
now offering, starting in October, in-person classes for those estheticians that are newbies right out of school that want to see what I'm doing, or that veteran skin specialists that's old school and wants to know what the new school is all about and how I'm getting these results. So I did it in 2 days because the first day is mostly online, and then the second day you come into the spa and you see me, and you get
Mhm.
to we get to go over anything that you might not understood on your own the day before, and then we get to see clients together. So I got
Oh,
that. That's my 2-day medical aesthetics course, but I'm also just starting to offer. One of my mentors was like, I need for you to do this. This is really hot. You need to try this. So I'm going to be just doing a shadow day for people who just want to shadow me. They're people who really got it together, but they want to
yeah.
see what I'm using, how I'm doing it, maybe do a little video or whatever. So I'm doing a 1-day shadow course that'll be coming real soon too.
Oh, that's great. Like you said, hands on because I didn't even think about it during COVID. A lot of people did not get that hands on experience. Like you said,
No,
they never touched patients. So if people knew that, I know me personally, who wants someone to operate on them that has never tried to operate or even had a
exactly.
chance to do a live training or class or anything. So yes, I do agree with that. Yes. So, can you tell us a little more about your skincare program? I saw one of your tabs that it said for members only.
Yeah, so I have my skin care line. Um, it reflects what I specialize in: anti-aging, discoloration, and
Mhm.
acne, but it also has basic kits for people who are just wanting to maintain their glow, maintain their beauty. I tell people like that to choose things by skin type. Okay. And if you
Okay.
have questions about skin type, you can always DM me or message me, or there's some notes online that you can go through and see your skin type. And you can do a virtual right there if you DM me right online also.
Mhm. Yes.
Um, so that is the SM Clinicals. And then I have also a membership, like you said, for my clear skin acne system, just for acne. And just like you were
Oh.
talking about when you were a teenager, it's so many people, 1 out of 3 people suffer with acne.
Mhm.
Out of those 3 people, 2 out of 3 people are female. And so I really, really concentrate on clearing skin with acne, and usually acne causes discoloration. So that's my
Ah,
baby. Acne is my baby. And right now I'm doing a real I'm in the middle of putting together a really large outreach for teenagers. I was talking before to Francesca about this, and I really just want to do outreach because it's affecting teenagers in a way that they're not wanting to go to school. They're going through states of depression. Their self
right.
confidence is very low. And we even had a couple of instances of suicidal ideation and even attempts of suicide because of the bullying, virtual bullying on these social media platforms,
Mhm.
this bullying in
Mhm.
person in school, calling them names, name calling, and it follows them sometimes through their adulthood and how they are in relationships and
Mhm.
at work. So I'm doing a big outreach on that. So that membership tab that you were talking about, you have to be able to come to me or either virtually come to me, and you have to be in that program. It's called the Clear Skin Acne System Program.
Mhm.
It's a 3-month program, but you can go up to 6 months, and it specializes in clearing acne without prescribed medication.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so
Okay.
no prescribed meds. We do sometimes get into supplements or probiotics if somebody was into
Mhm.
that, but you don't even need that. This is clean acne care, home care regimen, lifestyle changes, a few nutritional tweaks in your daily regimen of eating, and just consulting you, counseling you. This is just a
Mhm.
lot. A lot of times people just don't know. You know,
Exactly.
they go to the
Exactly.
dermatologist. Dermatologist throw them some Accutane, and that's horrible for the body. So, and then it
Ah.
doesn't work, right? And then after
Mhm.
they finish the Accutane, what happens? It comes back.
It comes back. Yes,
Yes,
it does.
yes. So they're treating the byproduct of acne, but what I do is I treat the cause, what's causing it. Sometimes it can
Mhm.
just be a lot of stress. Sometimes it can be food triggers, environmental triggers. There's a lot going on. So that's what that membership tab is all about.
Okay. All right. So that membership tab is something that you guys might, if you're in the area, it will really benefit you guys. It sounds like it's something
Mhm.
wonderful. So if you're in the Miami area, I would definitely take the time just to look into that and see if it's something that you could benefit from, guys.
Or if you
So I
know
like,
someone.
yes, yes.
Definitely.
And speaking of your products, I just love how your collection is set up. It's really great. If you guys go online and get a chance to look of it, it's a great collection. It looks like you have something, a little something for everyone and all
Yeah.
types of skin, you know. Could you tell us about that and elaborate on that a little more?
Yes, well, I set it up that way because I wanted to. I use my husband a little bit because a lot of times people aren't very knowledgeable. And when I
Hmm.
set it up by myself, I got so much knowledge, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? So I had my
Hmm.
husband help me set it up because he coming from a place with no knowledge in skincare at all. So he's like, I
Hmm.
would want to, I don't know how what's my skin tone, so we put it in different categories. I put it in
Hmm.
categories of skin type or discoloration issues, anti-aging issues, acne, blemishes,
Hmm.
hyperpigmentation. So you can
Right.
break it down any way you want to come at it. That's why I made the categories really self-explanatory. So because a person usually they're looking for something. They know what
Right.
they're looking for. They're like, I got
Right.
this spot, I got these age spots. So when they go, they don't want to see everything. And they want to be able to go and click, oh, anti-aging, oh, lines and
Right.
wrinkles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
Perfect.
why
Perfect.
I did it that way.
Okay.
Easy.
Well, I remember the procedure that I was scared to get now. It was called microneedling.
Yes. I do that
I
procedure.
Okay. So could you tell me a little bit about that? And what
Sure.
would you why do you could you tell me why it's recommended for mature women, you know, women over there in their I don't know if it's recommended for younger women or not, but it was
It
recommended
can
to me
be.
because of pores, I think.
Well, microneedling is so popular because it's really good for a lot of things. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start with what microneedling is. So you use a little handpiece, and on this handpiece you put a disposable sterile. Well, if you have a nice handpiece, a disposable sterile, usually stainless steel cartridge with a lot of little tiny pins. These pins puncture the skin, okay, as you go past, and it's automatic. Okay, the reason why I say automatic because you don't want to use those manual ones at home. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a clinical medical grade
Mhm.
microneedling pin. I have the MD pin. Also, another pin is the skin pin. So if you're going to get it either the MD pin or the skin pin because I've used both, and that's
Okay.
probably the highest quality that you can get. Okay.
Okay.
So they make these little micro punctures, and what that basically does, it initiates a response in your skin like an injury. Okay.
Mhm.
So your skin's like, oh my God, we're injured. Let's fix it. What happens? They send white blood cells to the area. They're trying to fix it. And in that whole initiating response to that puncture, it is creating on a very high level elastin and collagen. That's the kicker. Okay. So
Okay.
basically, it's making new skin. So when you're thinking about lines,
Mhm.
creases, scars, and a lot of times discoloration,
Uh-huh.
scars from lipo scars, scars from life, surgical breast reduction scars, tummy tucks, pores, all of that kind of stuff. If you are doing this process, you're making your skin make new skin and collagen. And what elastin and collagen does is
Mhm.
basically plump the skin. So those lines and creases start to disappear.
Oh, wow.
Those
Yeah.
pores starts to get a little refined. They get plumper,
Right.
they have more elasticity, the collagen is being made. So it's like
Okay.
having new skin. So I love microneedling. I love doing
Okay.
myself. I love doing microneedling with correctives. So you put in
Mhm.
serums specifically for that person. So I can put in serums
Okay.
for discoloration or whatever. So that's basically what microneedling is all about in a nutshell. You don't
Mhm.
have to be scared of it because if you go to
Yeah.
a good place, a medical place, then they have medical grade numbing that they can put on it. I have 10% lidocaine, 10%. I get a combination little numbing that numbs you out. You don't feel nothing, girl. Come on and see me.
Look, that's what I'm scared of. Just feeling all of
Uh,
that.
you just need to go to places. You want to go, if you're doing microneedling, I would suggest you go to a medical place, a medical spa. It
Right.
doesn't have to be
Right.
a
Mhm.
dermatologist, but you need a med spa
Okay.
and a very well trained, reputable, licensed, and insured esthetician, medical
And
esthetician. Okay.
okay. All right. I understand. Thank you so much for elaborating on
No
that
problem.
with me because I've been kind of back and forth with that for a while. It
Yeah.
trust me, it's been a minute, and I think the main thing that I was worried about was the pain because once somebody told me needles in my that's all I thought about was just needles
I
in
know.
my face, and I'm like, wait, what? And then they're like, but the results are going to be great, Rissa. You're going to love them, and I'm like, you think so?
I get it.
Yes, but if it makes my skin half as beautiful as yours, I think I might have to try that.
Yes, you must. And if you do try, you want to try at least 3 rounds, once a month or once every 6 weeks, 3 times is what they usually suggest. And it's great for people, especially over 30, into their
Yeah,
40s and 50s and whatever. And even if you aren't that age, it's just a good rejuvenating, like anti-aging,
yeah.
preventative treatment.
And it helps with pores, right?
Hmm. Sure enough.
Okay. So, let's see. Is there can you tell us about your latest product, Lash Balm? Because I saw that and I was like, "Oh my God, that's another thing that I love is lashes." And I'm kind of into my own lashes. Of course, I don't have the type of lashes that I want. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my God, Lash Balm."
Yes, Lash Balm. I just came out with that. Actually, it's two new products I came out with: Lash Balm and Pure Pout. Okay, Pure Pout is what I have on right now. This is a little hydration like lip serum,
Mhm.
which makes your color of your lips more vibrant and they plump it. So I'm looking like I got a few millimeters of filler right now, but I love it. It's so
Right,
cute.
right.
Okay, so that's Pure Pout. And then so Lash Balm is an oil-free lash serum that will give you results in length and thickness within
Mhm.
2 weeks. And I've got the proof. I'm going to be starting to, I've been waiting for some of my clients to give me results back, and I've been
Great.
doing it on myself. So I'm going to be
Okay.
posting those. I got a couple that I'm probably going to post this week or maybe next week, but it
Mhm.
really, really works. And because it's oil free, you can use it on when you're using strip lashes or even lash extensions to a certain point.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
So,
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, guys. So
so
listen
it's
out
really
here.
good.
Yeah, you strip lash ladies or the ones
Mhm.
that wear the extensions, you can still use it while you're
Mhm.
using those. So
Mhm.
that's good
Because you
to
put
know.
it on the lash line, not necessarily the lashes where the glue goes. You know what I mean? The
Right, right.
strips goes on the line, but the extensions, they go on the hair. Right on the hair. So what
Right.
you do with lash balm, you put it on your actual skin, that lash line. Mhm. You do put it maybe
Oh,
a little bit, but it's mostly on your lash line, and it's oil free. So that's the
yes.
kicker, because oil is gonna make that's what makes them come off.
Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're so right about that. Because when I wore extensions, that's what made mine come off
Mhm.
when I wore 'em. Although I don't want to wear them anymore. But um,
Yes. So
guys, get
that
out there
that would be great for you, Riza,
yes.
because you will see a difference in 2 weeks, and up to like 2 or 3 months, you're gonna be like, wow, my lashes
Okay.
is like when I was 18, 19, 20. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. And
Much
is it
thicker, much
something,
longer.
Skin Maven, is it something that you put on at night and you sleep in, or is it
Yes.
something you can wear through the day? Okay. All right.
I think you
Perfect.
put it on at night. Unless I suggest, I mean, if you can kind of contact me via DM or whatever, you want to text me. If you have any issues with your eye, then can talk about that. But for the main, um, the average person, one time at night.
Okay, great. I
Mhm.
will be ordering some of that. I
Yes.
cannot wait. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, let me know
Guys,
how you like it.
I definitely will. I'll have my daughter do the before and after pictures for me, and
Oh
I
yeah.
already know I love it. Yeah, get that lash balm, guys. If you want some lashes, get the lash balm. Don't tell me when y'all see me and y'all see my lashes. Don't say I didn't tell y'all that I'm using lash balm. So, is there any type of basic skincare advice that you can give us? Maybe something to share with us to start or stop, because some people may want to start, some people need to stop something to do before we get ready to close out.
If I had to say anything, it'll be sunscreen, 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 sunscreen. My brown people, especially us, because if you're anything like me, my mom's name's from the South. She's old school, and I grew up, we didn't wear sunscreen. Okay. So,
Mhm.
and sunscreen is so crucial. Not only does sunscreens now protect you from UVA and UVB rays, but now they're protecting us from free radicals like environmental pollutants, emissions, and all the nasty stuff that's in the environment.
Mhm.
Um, these things, UVA and UVB rays, we want to make sure we're protected from that because of burns and because of potential, cancerous
Mhm.
issues. But when you talk about free radical environmental, they can be cancerous also, but also age you so badly.
Mhm.
The sun
Mhm.
ages you itself so much more than if smoking, drinking, marijuana, every sun ages, that is what ages us the most out of anything. So when I have people that comes to me and say, "Oh, I don't wear sunscreen," I'm like, "Ooh." So you want to wear
What
a
are you
sunscreen. The sweet spot is like SPF 40 to 55,
Uh-huh.
40 to 55, anything over 55.
Yeah.
The consistency is getting a little wacky. And anything under 40, you need more. I know the FDA says 30, but people in my field know we want 40 to 55. That's what we want, especially if you're in a hotter climate.
I
Okay.
didn't know
And if
that.
it has
Okay.
an antioxidant in it, that's even better. A vitamin E, a niacinamide, something
Mhm.
like that is great. In my line, SM Clinicals has something, SPF called Clear Shield. I made that with brown in mind and men because
Oh,
men don't like putting on nothing that's gonna make them look all crazy.
yes.
And a lot
Yeah.
of these sunscreens make us have that cascade, that white cascade.
That white, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we don't want to
Yeah.
wear it. That's another. You want to have to get it. I want y'all to wear it. I have to make it so it's wearable. This is crystal clear. It's called
Wow.
Clear Shield, and it's
Uh-oh, I see
SPF
another order.
45. Mm-hmm.
Now you said do not if you go your range is 40 to 55.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What were you saying? Could you elaborate on that? What were you saying about the SPF over 55?
SPF is the sun protective factor. Okay, that's what SPF means, and it's basically the level of protection that you get. So in body sunscreen, sometimes you'll see 70 and 80 and all that, or you'll see sunscreen like you have a foundation and be like 15 SPF added. Okay, so we don't want anything under four. I say under 40. The Cancer Foundation, American Cancer Foundation says 30. But
Okay.
especially if you're melanated, we absorb rays so beautifully that we
Mhm.
need more protection, especially if you're living in a hotter climate like me in Miami, or if you're in Tennessee
Right.
or somewhere that gets hot all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
40, 40 to 55, okay?
Right. Mhm.
55, over 55, sometimes the consistency can get a little wacky and you're almost always going to get that shading stuff, okay?
Uh,
But
okay.
anything over 55, you're getting such a tiny amount more of protection that it doesn't even matter. I'm talking about minuscule. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
sweet spot is 40 to 55. If you can at
Mhm.
least get it in there and have an added antioxidant, like a
Mhm.
vitamin E, a niacinamide, or something like that,
Yes.
that is what protects you from those free radicals I was talking about. So
Okay.
sunscreen every day. I don't care
Every
if it's raining.
yeah. And I've
Every
heard this. A
day.
lot of people think that, well, the sun's not out, so I don't need it.
There's
Not
UV
true.
rays even when the sun is not right. If it's daytime, you wear your sunscreen. The
Wear
only
your
time you do
sunscreen.
not wear sunscreen is at night.
So under makeup, ladies, wear your sunscreen. I'll tell you a quick story. It's so funny. Then that's how I found out about sunscreen. I was going to get some laser treatment and some hair remover.
Mhm.
So I was leaving, and the lady says, "Make sure you wear your sunscreen." And I said, "Oh, I don't wear." I said, "I don't need sunscreen. I'm black. I don't need
Mhm.
sunscreen."
Mhm.
And she says, "No, you need sunscreen." And
Right.
that's how I learned about it. And so she gave me some, and immediately I I just saw a difference with my skin because
Yes.
every day I was putting it on, and my husband was like, "Why are you wearing sunscreen every day?" I was like, "We need this for our skin." Now I didn't know why or what. I was just told that I needed sunscreen, and immediately
Right.
I just started wearing it. And of course, I started sharing it with my family members, my sister, my
Of
mom,
course.
my nieces. So I have everybody on sunscreen now.
Good for you.
Yes. So guys, if you out there and you listening, wear your sunscreen. It's very important. And I she put it perfectly why it's so important, but wear that sunscreen. So
Definitely.
that's something that we would start doing. Anything to stop doing.
Stop doing is, like I said, stop taking the advice of people who are not specialized in this field. Not your
Mhm.
friend or your mom. Any old school remedies. Not Kylie Jenner, not Kim Kardashian, not Rihanna.
I don't know if people used to think like I think, but I used to think that oh, a little olive oil, coconut oil, just splattered all over your face and your skin's gonna glow. You're gonna be beautiful. I
you're
know I'm
gonna
not
be
the only one guilty out
you're
there
gonna
of
be
that.
congested.
Yeah, just splattered all over your face and you're gonna glow. So I
I
went to get a
remember. I remember those days.
yeah,
Yeah.
Vaseline, you rubbing it and we're putting it all over people. Go see a licensed esthetician. If you can, get out there and see one because it really did change my world with skincare. It really did.
Hmm.
I was like, I don't need anything but that. Honestly, I thought,
Right.
what was it? Just like you said, over the counter stuff, proactive or Neutrogena or something like that, but it does change your world and you see a world of difference and you're like, I really do have beautiful skin under here once you go
Yes.
and you start doing the proper treatments.
And it makes
So
you youthful. You look
yeah,
youthful and younger for a long
yes,
time if you're using great products and getting good treatments once
yes,
every month, maybe if you have to push it 5 to 6 weeks. But you
right,
have to start taking care of your skin. You know how we
yeah,
get our nails done and our pedicures? We get
yes,
our weaves and braids, but we don't want to
mm,
spend $100 on a facial.
on a
No.
facial
Or
and how
$100 on a good bottle of vitamin C or something.
right,
You
right.
want
And
to
facials,
we need to
I
start taking care of our face. Yeah.
yeah, they're so relaxing too. If you guys are out
I
there,
know, right?
yeah, I had, and it's a shame, but I had my first hydrofacial probably about two years ago, I would say, maybe
Mhm.
2, 3 is pushing it. But
Mhm.
that's not, that's not good. That's not good at all because I'm almost in my 50s.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I'm just now learning about this,
Yeah.
this stuff. And it's so much out there that you can learn, guys. So, you
And you're
know.
not alone. I was the same way. I think I had my first facial when I was 30 something. I was about to retire from the Air Force. I was
Mhm,
in like 39, almost 40. I was about
mhm.
to retire from the Air Force, and I noticed that from all the parades and everything, I this right here was so much darker in my nose, and then the rest of my I had a lot of sun damage from not wearing
Mhm.
sunscreen for all
From
those
not
years outside in the sun in San Antonio, Texas, and
being
other places. And so I
yeah.
went to an esthetician finally because I had a problem. I was like, this ain't right. I was looking at
Right.
other people like, this ain't not right. I don't look like this.
Right.
And then she told me, honestly, you need to come see me once a month. I was like, once a month, that's a lot of money. What am I?
Exactly. Wait, what? On my skin when I can just get some Neutrogena?
I know, right? I know, and it is tempting to go the cheap route, but I tell you, just like anything else, right? You get what you pay for.
You get
That
what you
does
pay
not
for.
stop when it comes to skincare, okay?
It
And
doesn't.
those
It
kind,
doesn't.
and that's why I made my line because those CVS, those Walgreens, the Sephora's, they have a place when you're very young, you're a college student, you can't afford but what you can afford, you want something, or you want to
Mhm.
get your 14, 15-year-old into getting into practice and you don't want to buy them $200 worth of product. I get it.
Right.
But if you're
Mhm.
40 or 30 and you're paying $200 for lash extensions and $200 for your mani-pedi gel pedicures with stones,
Mhm. Yes.
you
Uh-huh.
need to go ahead and upgrade for your face. You will
Yeah.
not be disappointed. It will not let you down. You will be looking more youthful than your peeps, and they're gonna be like,
Right.
"What are you doing?
Right.
What
Right.
you look like you 30 something, and we
Exactly. I
all went
love
to
it.
school together."
Yes, and pass it on, people. If you learn something, pass it on because that's
Mhm.
exactly what I did. I was like, "Oh, mom, you have got to go get a hydrofacial. You have got to. You got to
You
try
have
this, you
to,
know." And she's like, "I'm not paying all of that to." Oh, yes, you are. Oh,
but
yes, you.
it's so worth it, and
Yeah.
truly at the end of it, people always ask me because I'm 51. I've
Mhm.
been using
Gorgeous.
skincare for real since that day I went, only since I was in my 30s.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm so glad. I mean, I've been doing it over 12 years now. Or that's great. I'm so glad. But just think if I would have started in my 20s. People
Exactly.
always
That's
ask
how I
me,
feel
when
too.
should you get serious about anti-age? And I'd be like, if you're asking me, that you should get serious
Right, right. And that's
now.
one of the reasons why I hooked my daughters who they're in their 20s. I hooked them up, I told them sunscreen and they don't go without it now. It's like, yeah, mom, I'm so glad that you explained this to me and that you told us this.
Yeah.
So when we're educated, we can educate others and let them know about the importance of proper skincare. And this
Yeah.
is just something that I love. And that's why I was so excited about doing this interview because I used to find myself like in Marshalls or something everywhere. I'm always on that aisle, that skincare
It's so
aisle. But
tempting.
it is, and that was before I found out about the proper, better products that are out there. So now it's like I don't have to go, and look on that skincare aisle because I'm looking at better products, and that's
Right.
something that I love. People walk up to me and they go, "Oh, your skin is gorgeous," that is like, a lot of people look for, oh, your hair is good, or like you said, the nails are popping or whatever. I just
Mhm.
love great skincare. I love great skincare.
And it's
I
so
really should have been
youthful.
in the business with you, Skin Maven. I should have been in the
Yes,
business with you.
yes, girl. Yes.
But
It's
I just
true.
cannot wait. I'm coming to Miami to meet you very soon.
Come on down.
Yes, yes. So, with that being said, would you like to say anything else or add anything else before we get ready to close out? Or if you
Not
guys
much,
out
just
there, you
thank
have a
you.
question for her. I'm sorry.
Does anybody got a question?
I don't see any right now. We had a couple
Okay.
hellos to you, my lovely lady. They say gorgeous to you.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
so a lot of hellos to you, love yous, and great to see you again, but no specific questions. So
Good.
you have a lot
Well,
of
if they
people
have any
looking for you.
questions, they can always go on my website. If you really are interested in trying to change your skin in any way, you can always hit me up virtually through Calendly. We will DM you the link to for a meeting with me. It's a 30-minute virtual skin consultation. I have cleared a lot of skin and I've never touched the person before. So
Wow.
that just talks or speaks to what kind of skincare line that I have. If
Right.
you are interested in skincare line and you're still iffy, if you just can't get everything that you need off the site, DM me, hit me up, and if we can't get it that way, we'll definitely get you in for a virtual consultation.
That sounds amazing, guys. That sounds amazing. Y'all DM this beautiful lady because guess what? If you're having any type of skin issues out there, I am positive that she can be the one to help you.
And
She
if
does
you're in
not.
Miami, come see me.
Right. And where did you get that name from before we close out? Skin Maven.
Good Maven. My husband said it. My husband said it, but what happened is my clients, they either call me the skin goat and then one of them was
Oh,
like, you're a maid, this like skin maven. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. And I told my husband was like, let's use it. So it's
I
just
love
kind of my mantra.
I love it. I
Thank you so
absolutely
much.
love it. Yes. Look, I don't even want to call you by your real name because you're just Skin Maven to me.
That's all right. I answer to that too.
There you go. Guys, this has been a wonderful, wonderful interview, but it was just more like a conversation for me. And I just
Yeah,
totally enjoyed it. We just got one comment and they just said your lips are gorgeous.
that's
So
pure pout, girls.
pure
This is one of my
pout.
best sellers. It's new within the last 4 to 5 months, but it's called Pure Pout. It's not your mama's lip plumper. Mm-mm. This hydrates, plumps, and just woo. I love it. Look at them.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It does it do it, Skin Maven, is it like in a matter of minutes or something when you
Two
put it
minutes.
on? Oh,
2 minutes. You can see some of the results on the website. It's like a little lip gloss. Put it on there. You can also put it on top of lipstick. But like I said, if you put it on your natural lips, it makes the color pop. So it brings out the color over 20%.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like a little gloss and it brings out your natural color.
Pure
Lips,
pout.
and I
Yep.
love that. I love that. I love a gloss too. So, hey, pure pout, guys, I gotta get that one too. Then, Doctor Skin Maven, I gotta get that one too. So, like I said, thank you so much for joining us. This has been an awesome interview. Guys, reach out to her on her social media sites. Where can they find you on social media?
At Skin Maven.
Skin Maven.
Just
Skin
like
Maven.
it's spelled. Yep.
All right. Instagram,
We're
Facebook.
not in Instagram and Facebook. And you can also visit the website at Think Ink Microaesthetics. It's on the Skin Maven IG too.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, guys, you heard her. None other than Skin Maven. I am so excited that we did this. I hope to have you back again soon, and I hope I get to be the one to interview you next time again. I'm just being selfish here.
Yes, that'll be great.
But until then, you take care of yourself, guys. And I just want to take time, tell you guys thank you for taking time out to watch us here on what's going on with the amazing, and I do mean amazing, Swag Her Magazine. I am Rissa, your forever Mrs. Louisiana, and we will see you guys next time. Take care and God bless.
See you later.